One is limiting the value to display. Are you with me now? Limiting the value to display. Surprise, how to get up? Same page. Now, we're trying to limit the value to display. This is our layout view. I have to go back to my data view. So now, I want to limit some values to display. How to get up? Let me go back to my symbology for the states. And now, I'm dissolving everything. I want to ungroup everything, ungroup them, or you can just try to select another thing just to add up values. Did you get that? Just for clarity's sake. Can I go ahead? Alright. So, we are trying to limit the values to display. Did you get that? I want to display some states. I don't want to display some states. Did you get? So those are the things we want to do now. Now, how do I display some states here? Let me use my state admin 1A so that it won't. Now, when you click on the particular field, the field value you want to use to display, right? Normally, what we always do is what? We add all what? Values. But in this case, if you want to select some states, did you get my point? You click on add values. Did you get my point now? So you cannot select which states you want to do what? You want to map or you want to select. Did you get my point now? Did you get my point? So now, let's say I want to select Abia, click on Abia, control, Bauchi. Did you get my point now? I need some states out of this to be labeled, or to be displayed rather. Did you get my point now? Surprise, how to get out? I don't want to display everything. I want to select it. Abuja, Lagos, Oyo. Let's take our state, Oshun, Sokoto, and then Samfara. Did you get my point now? So this is an example of limiting what? The values to what? To display. Did you see that? Now, click OK. Did you see that? What we listed, what we added the other time, we have 36 states in Nigeria, right? But I only need how many here? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I need 8 out of the states. I need it to be displayed. Did you get my point now? So this is how you do that. Then you can now change the color ramp to whatever you want it to be. Let me use this. And then apply it and let's see what we have. Did you see that? Did you see what we just have now? Yeah, add values, yeah, not all values. Now, no, close that, close that, close that. Did you follow what I just did now?
Yes, I followed.
Yeah.
This first one that I did.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about that. Just recheck on the admin, recheck on this. Recheck this out. This one. Recheck that. Click on admin name again. Did you see that? And then add values now. Add values now. Everything should be normal. Did you get that? Did you see the results? What we have? Thing, you see that? You see what we just have? Now we just have 8 states selected. So that is all about what? Limiting the what? The values to what? To display. You hear me? So it's a very simple thing. Now you see the objective here includes what? Adding specific values to the legend. You work with the legend properties and work with some definition queries. Now let me move on with these queries. I've taught you this before. Selection by what? Attributes. Did you remember that? When you are selecting more than one state. Did you recall? Yes. Now, so that is all about displaying, what's it called? Limiting values to display. You can also use query builder for that. How do you do that? You can rename this this selected states. I don't know whether I get what I'm trying to say here. Selected states. How good? Then apply. So you have it there. Did you see that? So you can see all the states applied. I applied Osun, Oyo, FCT, what's this? Abia. I have, this is Bauchi. Did you see that? I'm using the color for the interpretation for this one. Map. I have Zamfara and I have Sokoto. Did you get that now? You're wondering, how do I identify that? It's with respect to the colors. Did you get that now? Have I all together? So it's very simple. You see, it's very simple. You just need to know all these things. You pile those knowledge together, then you are becoming GIS experts. So somebody can just contact you, telling you, oh, surprise, Abayomi, I want some states out of the United States. Like, I don't want to see the entire United States. I just need to select some states out, being mapped. And you can see everything is maintaining its geographical location. They are not displacing their exact position, from their exact position rather. So in that case, you can use this particular concept by limiting the value to what? To display. So you can say, okay, I want to display Texas, I want to display California, I want to display what? Washington, I want to display Florida. Did you get my point? I want to display New York. So it won't display the entire state, but at least some states of your interest will be displayed. So that's why I say selected state. Then from there, you can go to your map and you know how to do your map layout, right? So we don't have to be wasting time on that. You get my point now? Adding your true north, and then you see some selected states in Nigeria or whatever. So you can see that. Maybe these states are the one getting more income. Did you get my point? You can produce states you can produce the map of a state, maybe they are based in agricultural production. Did you get my point? Just go online. I need the states that are based in agricultural production. It will give you the list of the states, and then you use this method to select it out, and then you say map showing what? The distribution of states producing the agricultural whatever, depending on your choice. Did you get my point now? So you can say that this is just like part of the skills to add up to your GIS. Did you get the idea now? So it's very simple, just simple thing. What just matters is just like you have to know what to do and where is this located and blah blah blah. So that's the purpose of me guiding you. So that's it. Now, so I selected those states. Maybe these are the states experiencing maybe coronavirus. Like, get my point now. So these are the things you need to map out and blah blah blah. So that's all. So that's all about limiting values to display. Any question? Hey, now sorry, before I move on, the query. Let me try to do this with respect to query. Let me go back to my data view. This is my data view, and I want to use my query all together. Then the query is very simple. You can query from here. We have the definition query. Did you see that? Query builder. Did you see that? This is just something similar to selection by what? Attributes. Did you remember? Did you remember? If you go to your selection by attributes, you can see it's something similar. I don't know where I get this. Selection by attributes. See this interface. Did you see that? Now, if you do the same for these states here, and go to the query builder, are we together? And click on the query builder, you see that we have something similar. Did you get what I'm trying to say? Double click on the layer, the feature layer, then, or you right click, go to the properties, you have the definition query, then click on your query builder. Did you get that now? And then you can now perform your query, maybe where the admin name, did you get that? Equal to, then get unique value. You're going to have the entire state. Did you get my point now? So this is another method you can use in what? In limiting value to what? To display. Did you get my point? So how do you do that? Let me say I picked Abia, right? Abia, or did you remember that? When you want to do multi-query, did you get my point now? I want to select more than one feature. Do you remember that? Or the name equals to, what is again? Bauchi, right? All together. Or the admin name equals to what? FCT. Koyemi. Shoyemi about equals to Lagos, Osun. I'm following what I have on my legend here. I'm following what I have here. Did you see that? Okay. That's what I'm following. Or the what? Admin name equal to what? What was the last one I picked? Lagos, Osun. Or the admin name equal to Sokoto, or the admin name equals to what? Samfara. Did you get that? So that's all about that. So you click OK, and then you apply. Did you see that? Still the same thing. Koyemi. Abi? Let me copy this out. Let me copy this, and then let me go back to my symbology, and I want this refresh. I want to show you so that you see. The reason why it's not showing is because there's a query. There's a query on that particular feature. Did you get that? Delete the query and click OK. Go to the symbology and label back to the exact what's it called? Admin name, add of values. Did you see that now? This is my complete state. And I want to select some. You know, the last one we did the other time was to use the group, whatever. We just add values. So another one is just to do your query, the query builder. So you can just go to the query definition and then repeat what we did the other time. You remember that? And then apply that. You see that? Then click OK. You see everything is selected now. But we are having all the states listed. So that is all about it's showing all the states as the legend, but you can control that using the previous method we did. Did you get my point, sir?
How you use this method? Use attributes like selection by attributes.
Okay.
How you use it directly instead of using all these?
You can use selection by attributes depending. That's what I'm saying. It depends on your choice. You see that now? You're already thinking like an analyst. Did you see that now? It depends on your choice. If the person just asks you do this or me, you ask, okay, which one is the best one to use? Did you get what I'm trying to say now? So it depends on your choice, which one you want to use. So that's all. Any question about that? So that's all. The legend properties, we already know how to do all those ones already. The legend, you can work on a legend, limiting the values to display and everything. So all these things are just limiting your value to display. So that's all. Thank you.